Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode of WP the Podcast. I'm David Blackman.
And I'm Tim Streifler.
Today, in episode 836, we're going to talk about how to get web design work when business is slow. And obviously, if you're listening to this podcast, this assumes that you're a WordPress developer and that you're building websites for clients. And I know that a lot of our listeners are, because we get questions all the time like this. Hey, things have slowed down. The economy's changed. I'm having a hard time getting work. Do you have any tips, or there's some things that I can do to get work when business is slow? And the good news is that you absolutely can. There are some things that you can do, and Tim and I are going to kind of talk about it. And there's not a whole lot. If I keep talking, the episode's going to be over, and Tim's not going to get to talk at all. So I'll let Tim jump in here. Tim?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a saying in the business world that it is much, much easier and cheaper to resell to a existing customer or an existing client than it is to go out and get a new client. And so, being able to call existing clients that are already happy, they already know you, they already like you, they already trust you, and they've already hired you, they've already given you money. They're much more likely to give you more money if you can provide something else that they need, right? So whether that's more web design work, whether it's an add-on service, but it's a lot easier to call someone up and be like, hey, look, I noticed that your website, while it still looks good, the design is getting a little bit dated, and I'd love to do a quick refresh for you. We'll keep everything mostly the same, but just update some of the design styles. It'll just kind of freshen things up so that you don't, your brand doesn't go stale, right? It's like, yeah, awesome. That sounds great. Yeah, we are kind of getting a little sick of it. Let's just do a quick refresh. Boom. Easy work, just like that.
Yeah, and I think, it goes along with the saying, 80% of your work is going to come from 20% of your client base. And, it's the 80-20 rule. And, so don't be afraid to reach back out to people you've done work for in the past. There are so many things that you can do for them, not just the redesign stuff. There's maintenance options. If you're not doing that, you can, if you're have a good understanding or knowledge of inbound marketing, you can offer other services to your existing clients and stuff when business is slow. So don't be afraid to reach out to your existing clients and stuff. And one thing that I will say is that, there's also that saying about, people slow down, they stop spending money when times are tough or hard, or things tend to slow down and stuff. So don't be afraid to invest in you and your business in the form of ads, that you may want to run to try to attract new business and stuff. Those are some things that you can do, because let's face it, when you're slammed with work and you're super busy, you're not doing those things. So take some time to hone your craft and learn how to do some things a little bit more efficiently and better. And you're better off in the long run and stuff, and your clients are as well. So did we miss anything, Tim?
Nope, I think that covers it.
Tomorrow, we've got another great topic. Do you need an SEO plugin for WordPress? Until tomorrow, we'll see you then.
Take care. Bye-bye.